Hello everyone, welcome to 7th grade math. Today we're going to learn how to find what percentage is illustrated. So the question asks us what percentage of the shape is blue. And it's basically asking us what is the percentage illustrated. To find the percentage from this type of illustration is pretty simple. There are a few ways you can do it. The easiest way is to count. As you know, this is a hundreds block, so we know that every single line or row or column is equal to 10. So we know that where all the blocks within the red line are 10. So that's one group of 10. We have another one right next to it, and then we have another one right next to that. So in total we have 3 of the 10s. 3 10s in this case would equal to 30 because that's 3 different groups of 10s, which means we have our equation as 3 times 10, which equals to 30. And then we have this other line right here that I'll put in green. And this one actually doesn't go all the way down, so we have to count. If we count how many blocks there are, we can say that they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we know that there's 7 of the 1 blocks. So in total, we can say that 7 plus 30 from the 3 pairs of 10s will equal to 37. Now, as this is out of 100, we know that it's 37 out of 100. Now, the out of 100 part is basically telling us that we know that it's percentage. So we know, because of this fraction right over there, that the correct answer is 37%. Let's try another one. So what percentage of the shape is pink? And in this case, there are no extras, so there are only groups of 10s. So let's count. We have one group of 10, which is this first one. We have another group of 10, which is the second one. And we have another group of 10, which is the third one. This means that in total, we have 30 blocks. And as we know, it's 30 out of 100. And in future videos, you will learn that 30 out of 100 equals to 30% in its percentage form. This is its percentage form. Let me just write that. This is the percent. And there's a few different ways to write this particular number or fraction, you can say. This is a fraction, the first one that we have, which is 30 out of 100. That is a fraction. And there's also another way to write this. You can also write it as a decimal. And if you know a decimal, if we write it as that, it's out of 100, so it'll go into the hundreds place, meaning that our decimal is 0.3, and you can add a 0, but the 0 won't give you any value because it's literally the same thing. And that right there is a decimal in this case. You can also write it in a few other ways, like as a ratio. But these are the three main ways that we know how numbers are written in: a fraction, percentage, and a decimal. So let's write our answer as 30%. And it's correct. Let's do one more. So this one asks us what percentage of the shape is orange. And in this case, it's not a hundreds block, it's only a tens block. We can count and say that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we know this is a 7 out of 10. But we can't say that this is 7% because it's out of 10. We need to make the 7 out of 10 as something out of 100. Because we can only convert the percent to a percentage when it's divided by 100. Now we can write this fraction that we are given as a ratio, meaning we can write it as 7 to 10, and then we can write the bottom one as 100. And then we can see what 100 divided by 10 is, so we have to multiply by 10 to get from 10 to 100. So we have to do the same thing to this side. Or we can also just do it as a fraction and write them as fractions. You can do it as this one, as 7 divided by 10 equals something over 100. And we can do cross multiplying, meaning that 7 times 100 equals to 700. So what is 10 times what equals to 700? And if you know, 700 divided by 10 equals to 70. So although this block that we were given is not as a hundredth block, we can change it to be in a hundredth. And we can do that in a ratio form or in a fraction form. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I helped you understand this concept. Please make sure to comment down below any comments, questions, or ideas you have for future videos. Subscribe and like the video if you enjoy. Until then, I'll see you all next time. Have a great day, and bye!